So this is the first plot using the make block, constructor one, recently purchased, that is 2 days ago. Critical issues: this thing does not report the temperature it thinks it's reporting. Great calibration error, like 30 degrees Celsius. So preheat like crazy, and then let the machine go ahead. Printing out a project that is fairly simple. We'll see how it does. It says a 40-minute build. So I'll come back every once in a while and we'll see how it's doing. We're using PLA, and it's a pretty magical process so far. And it says we're 25% of the way through the print. I doubt it. Pretty impressive to watch. This is the software we're using. Pronterface. And it's just basically running the code, but it's not telling me anything, as you can see. So this is what it's doing. And you can see there. So at this point, it's just a miracle of having a replicator. So the software says we're about halfway through, which is about right. It's coming right along, and so far it looks exactly like it should, so this ought to be interesting. We'll see how this all works out. Well, as you can see, it's cooking right along. We are now at 77 or 78% completed, and it says there's about 15 minutes left in the print. It has been going since 10 to 9. It's currently half an hour later. So you know, this thing's pretty much on the mark. That's very interesting that it can do this. Prints typical of a 3D printer. It's a little rough around the edges. If you really wanted to smarten it up, you could do a little acetone on the outside after you're done. Next step is to make the mating half so that we get a ball out of it, and see where it goes from there. So we're getting down to the last 10%. So it says 10 minutes left. Very interesting to watch this thing. Just a highly sophisticated glue gun, really. But an amazing thing to watch for the first time. It was interesting to watch the combination of bed movements and extruder movements to match up to the requirements. Feeding at about, I think it's about 5 millimeters every time it draws some more into it. The quality of the print, not perfect, not by any means, but this may very well be due to difficulties with the original drawing, which I have not seen. Well, we're certainly nearing completion here. There certainly are a few discontinuities, and I can understand that. Not bad for a first timer. This has been a lot of fun just watching it build. And you can see we're almost done. It's just literally putting the crowning touches on it. Not the best, not the most perfect, but pretty cool. And there it is. The plastic's still coming out of the extruder, because it'll do that for a little bit, turn the machine on. And I won't try to do anything until I do the next one, which I'm going to do almost right away, just to kind of get this over with. And here it is in the harsh reality of light. Not the greatest print. And you take a look at the gaps in it, and I took a look at the STL file, and then I took a look at the G-code file that was generated from it.
Nowhere do these show up until such time as you take a look at the actual printer file in Pronterface, and then you see these gaps. So I'm not sure exactly what generated them because the STL files don't show it. I've slowed it down a little bit, hoping that as it goes by each one of the layers, it may drag a little more of the filaments across and fill them in. But this is our first try.